Okay, that's awesome. Hopefully this is working. It's been a while since the last time I've done this, and I've got quite a lot of things to say as well, so it's gonna be good, I hope. I'm just gonna wait for everybody to sign up. So what I'm gonna do in the meantime is just do a bit of gardening. Oh, I didn't even need my bone meal. That's good. And it's quite sad, but this is the first time I've spoken today, so I've already lost my voice. Sorry, I don't mean to drink so close to the mic. That must not be a good sound to listen to. Hey everyone that's joined. Hang on, let me read off your names. So we've got Jazz, who said she was going to come watch. Hiya. We've got Blue Crystal Rose, we've got Raph, we've got Rowan, we've got Ever Stone Knight, we've got Alex, we've got Menno, and Crystal Rose again. Finally, first to a live stream. Yes. Okay, so I do have a couple of things to talk about in this one, like ZooCrafting related and stuff. So yeah, I might just wait for a couple more people to show up. I'm just gonna harvest up some of these onions, which I didn't realize had grown so well. These onions are for my food. Oh my gosh, my mouse. My mouse is running out of battery, or my mouse is just breaking, and I keep having to take the battery out and put it back in. I know it's not ran out of batteries because it's a brand new mouse, or brand new battery, sorry. But I'm getting a new mouse soon. That's going to be good. Should be able to work. It's going to be rainbow coloured like my keyboard, so it's going to match, which is awesome. So yeah, I'm just going to gather up some of these onions, going to make some food because I'm starving. Then I'm going to head on into the zoo and we'll see what we can build. There's a chicken there. I can't put you back in cage, unfortunately. Okay, Menno, I have literally just released an Exotic Birds mod update, so not for a while, I don't think. Probably not for a couple of months yet. I mean, I'm going to be releasing a bug fix for 1.12 soon, but not anytime soon. So I hope I'm using the correct mic this time, because in my last stream I wasn't. I was using my webcam one and it sounds completely terrible. Hopefully I'm using my Yeti microphone. Okay, so I'm just going to create some chili. I've got all this stuff in here, and I've got loads of onions, so we can make some chili. So now I should no longer be hungry. There we go. And we've got some very loud traffic outside as well. So I logged on the other day. Must have been Wednesday, Thursday, I'm not sure. And I appeared in Relic Ruins, and in my inventory I had nothing except the Doggie Talents tokens and some Tinker's Construct book. Now I had no idea what happened because I definitely do not remember dying, and I definitely do not remember logging off in Relic Ruins, and it's been a bit of a mystery because yeah, I lost everything that was in my inventory. So I lost all my backpacks, I lost my armor, everything that I had on me, everything that was in the backpacks. So all of these backpacks are completely empty. I've had to spawn them all back in, which unfortunately means I have lost all my tools, everything that was in the safari nets, all my building blocks and stuff, a couple of books, my to-do list, and yeah, I had no idea what was going on. So I was talking to Seri and I was talking to a couple of the other zoo crafters, and yes, we haven't come to a conclusion of what could have been the problem for me to lose everything. Alex was getting a couple of issues at his house and they had to reset his data for him to be able to log back in, and I was thinking that perhaps my data was deleted accidentally, but I don't know. But anyway, it's not too much of a problem. I've just lost all my tools. I mean, it's not cheaty spawning anything back in because it is a bit unfair that I've lost everything, but I mean, I like the challenge, and half the stuff in my backpacks wasn't important anyway. Just a bit disappointed because of all the safari nets that take forever to obtain, and all the penguins we'd collected from the polar place, was it called, or just polar something? All the penguins we collected from there. I think I had a couple of Memijis. I'm just super glad that I didn't have Chalfont or Marlborough in a safari net in my backpack as well, because that would have not been good. So anyway, I guess we'll get on with it's not an episode, is it? I guess we'll get on with the live stream. YouTube has changed up some of these live stream settings a bit, so I'm sorry if I'm missing some of your messages. I need to just resize this chat a bit. Hope you're feeling better, Michael. I didn't realise you had a cold. And hey to everyone else that's just joined. So we've got Oscar, Laura, Jean Grimes, and Connor, I think. Yes. So for a while I have had a load of villagers trapped down here in this little cave, and a couple of these villagers actually sell safari nets, and I think the ones that do are these ones with the purple stripes on them. Yeah, maybe a crazy paleontologist did kidnap me. You can't delete that while I'm reading it. Alex, what are you doing? But yeah, these ones with purple stripes sell safari nets. So I'm just going to restock my safari nets so I can actually do stuff around the zoo. I'm hoping they don't escape. So I'm just going to see what the trades are. So we've got this one over here. So that's a single use safari net, and he wants emeralds. So I hope these don't all want emeralds, but all these trades are just very expensive. So it's going to be a bit difficult because I don't think I've got any emeralds on me. Oh well, we may not have to do that just right now. I don't want any of you to escape. It is quite funny though, because sometimes when we have the daylight cycle on, a load of zombies come over here and stand outside the door because they know that the villagers are inside, but they just can't get to them. So just gonna eat a couple of things. So I guess we've got no safari nets, which means I can't pick up any of the animals that I see. So let's see what I got down here. I'm going to turn you off. This is also why I should perhaps empty my backpacks a bit more often. Do I have any safari nets down here? I don't. And also I had I think it was like a scythe, an emerald scythe, which was a really awesome tool. I think it had like flame power or something. It was super overpowered, and I've lost that too, and I don't know how to get it back, which is a bit of a shame, because I would have asked Ben, but unfortunately Ben is no longer a ZooCrafter, so I can't do that. So I have a villager in a safari net here, and I have a bear in a safari net here. These are both reusable ones. I don't know why I have these two. I will have to quickly check. So that one's a polar bear, and I think this one is just that was a safari net villager. Oh cool. So he is super useful. I might go pop him with the others if I can pick him up. Oh, I've got so many emeralds. Okay. Maybe I won't need to oops, no, I wanted that. Maybe I won't need to go mine for some emeralds. So where can I put you just for the time being? I'm going to pop you upstairs in this bedroom here. So, are you going to be able to open that door? Are you going to be able to escape? I hope not, but we shall see. So I'm just going to get a couple of these safari nets before he gets angry at me and tells me to stop. Is he just going to let me keep buying them? I think that is more than enough. Hey Milos, he says hello from Serbia. Can I please do a ZooCraft Discoveries mod review? I don't think I'll be doing that. I'm terrible at doing mod reviews, and I like to think that me playing with these mods on here sort of shows off all the features it has. And yeah, I don't, what's the one? It might be a bit arrogant, me reviewing my own mod, because I'd be like, yeah, this is cool, don't really want to blow my own trumpet. Okay, so I hope you don't escape. I'm going to leave you in here. I don't know if you can operate the doors from the Melissa's doors mod, but we shall see. I'm probably going to end up with villagers wandering around my house at this rate. But okay. I'm going to pop these emeralds back in my chest. And pop. What am I doing? I'm going to put that bear back because I don't want that bear. I'm going to put some emeralds in there, and I'm going to put some of these in here. And I guess we could get on with some stuff that I was going to do. So I'm going to take some oak logs. I don't have any oak logs. Oh my gosh, this is annoying. So I'm going to take some oak logs. I'm going to take some cobble. I'm going to take, what else do I need? A load of calmness blocks. I might just have to, I'm just basically going to have to restock my inventory. Sorry, let me just catch up with all the comments here. Hey Animal Lover, how you doing? Lucy says, this is my first time on live stream on YouTube, but excited to see some new ZooCrafting. Hopefully it will be entertaining. Just restocking everything at the moment. So just need to create a load of calmness blocks, the block that I use the most. So if I can remember how to do this, I should be able to remember because I use these so often. We're gonna pop all of these around here like this. Those in the middle, and get a load of calmness blocks. And that's cool. Okay, and I've also got some oak wood posts. I thought I could turn these back into, yeah, I can. Turn those back into logs. Awesome. So yeah, what we're going to do, I'm going to call in at the Doggie Bakery and place some furniture in there because I want to do that. I said I was going to get it furnished and complete off camera, so what better time to do it than here in the stream. I might go ahead and lay out the plans for the new exhibit, which is going to be the wolf exhibit, and if we've got time, perhaps I'll go and do a bit of exhibit building in the bat caves. So Pava, did you add robins and blue jays to exotic bird spot? I did. I added robins, I added blue jays, and I added, there was a third one. There were 3 that used the same model, but now I can't remember what the third one was. It will come to me. But yeah, they're not new, but they're newer than the rest of the birds. Okay. So it's first live stream for most of you. That's pretty cool. What wolves am I doing? I am doing, I think it was the Eurasian wolf. Let's see. I'm gonna have to look at this tab that I have open. I think it was the European grey wolf. That's what I had in mind, because that was the one that won the vote on what exhibit to build next ages and ages ago. So it's only fair to listen to what you would like me to build. So I'm going to go ahead and build an exhibit for that. So yes, let's get on with doing some stuff. I'm going to head into my little workshop and get rid of these cookies because they should not be there anymore. I'm going to use the saw. I also need to make a carpenter's hammer. That would be quite an important thing to use. Okay, and I have to create some shelves. So I'm just gonna do this if I can remember how to create the shelves. Shelf. Oak shelf. Didn't even need these. What am I doing? Okay, forget that. I didn't even need to cut all those up. I'll take them with me anyway, just in case. So I need to create some slabs. 2, 1, 2. And then we can do this. Awesome. That only gave me 4. I need way more than that. But it's a start. So after the wolf exhibit, can you make a mixed exhibit with hedgehogs and squirrels? They're your favorite animals. They are pretty awesome animals. I might do. I was going to say I'll put that on my to-do list, but I don't have a to-do list anymore. But that would be a cool idea. I don't think I've currently got any mixed exhibits, apart from just the exhibits that the animals wander into that they're not meant to wander into, but they do so anyway. So I guess we could possibly do something like that. That would be pretty cool. Try to take the back way to the Doggie Bakery. And there's the door. Just walk right by it. So it was suggested to me that because this is a bakery, that one of these rooms should be turned into the bakery room with ovens. And I don't know why that didn't cross my mind. I guess I just didn't think that they made the things themselves, which is a bit silly because it's a bakery. Of course they will. So I'm going to place down a couple of furnaces, a couple of ovens in here, and a couple of sacks of flour, some crates and stuff, just to make it look like it is a proper bakery. I thought that was an awesome idea for the person that suggested it. I'm sorry I didn't write down your name, but it was super cool. Am I going to use the wolf model from Mo Creatures mod or the default wolf? I don't know what the wolf model from Mo Creatures. I do know what the wolf model from Mo Creatures looks like. I think we're probably going to go with the default wolves, but reskinned slightly. I know that Seri, for those of you that watch her, has a custom texture for some of her wolves, and they look pretty cool. So might go ahead and use that, add in some custom NPCs, but retextured slightly. Please make an exhibit for roe deer. Again, that'll have to go on my to-do list. Hi from Hong Kong. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Is it not like super late for you? That's crazy. And animal lover. I love that emoji. I am pretty excited because soon they're going to be releasing a peacock emoji alongside a parrot emoji, and I think there's another bird emoji that's in that mix as well. But I love peacocks. They are my favorite bird. They're my favorite animal. I can't wait for that emoji to be added. I'm pretty excited. I know for a fact that once that comes out, that's going to be in all my video descriptions all over the place. Is there any marsupials in ZooCrafting? Probably. I don't know if I've got any in my zoo, but probably. I'm going to place this crafting table in here in the corner there, and I'm just going to create some more of those shelves. Oh no, you can't sleep? Well, I mean, it is the weekend, so Sundays could be... You're not going to be super tired on Sundays. Or, I mean, it doesn't matter if you are. Okay, how many more of these do I need? I think hedgehogs would be in a nocturnal house, or at least not with squirrels. To be honest, I don't know much about hedgehogs or squirrels, so you're sort of teaching me here. You kind of wish the ZooCraft mod had an okapi and a bonobo because they're literally your two favorite animals of all times. I'm sorry I can't help you there, but they are pretty cool animals. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll create these shelves. This is what happens when I get distracted by the chat, which isn't a bad thing. It's just that anyone that knows me knows I am a terrible multitasker. So combining that with streaming and doing comments is it's gonna take a while for me to get things ready. Okay, so we've got a wall of shelves there. I'm thinking this bottom row here might do better being a commoner's block. But I don't have any of those things on me. The hammer, I mean. Which I did say to myself when I was back at my house, that I needed to get a commoner's hammer, but I didn't. So I guess we're going to take a quick detour. I'm sorry, I was just listening to see who was coming in my flat. Okay, what's in here? How long has this egg satchel been in there? Oh my gosh, that must have been in there ages. I remember creating that and then I lost it and I had no idea it was in there. But that's good to know in the future. What's in here? Oh, that one's empty. Okay, just gonna take a quick trip back to my basement so I can create a commoner's hammer. Hi from the Netherlands, that's pretty cool. Hi to the Netherlands. Okay, I'm gonna grab 2 iron ingots, 3 iron ingots. We're gonna grab the whole stack of iron ingots. We might need them. And I'm gonna create a carpenter's hammer. Awesome. And then we're going to grab these. And we're gonna head back. But before we go, I'm just gonna see what we've got up here. So I might add some ovens that look like this into the Doggie Bakery because they're a bit more modern. They come from Harvestcraft. I really do love the texture. Pam, who's the creator of Harvestcraft, is like an awesome texturer. So I'm gonna use this. Now I need some iron, I need a furnace and some iron bars. Now I don't know if I've got enough iron to make more than 2, but I don't think we'll need more than 2. Okay, I just need to find my iron bars. I know I've got some somewhere. I used a load for the wolf exhibit. They wouldn't be in the wooden chest, would they? Well, look at this. I've got one there. That's awesome. And some iron bars. There we go. Okay, then another thing that I need to build that I've forgotten is a chisel, which is from the Chisel 2 mod. So I was going to type Chisel 2, but these are all Chisel 2 blocks, so I wouldn't find anything. I need a stick and a diamond, and this basically allows me, if Minecraft is not crashed, there we go. This basically allows me to chisel certain blocks into their variants. And I'll show you what I mean by that in just a moment. Just gonna craft some sticks. Those eggs have probably gone off. They might have done, but I'm pretty sure that bag in that chest was a pretty airtight container. Hey Nelly. Yeah, nice to see you here. I'm always getting distracted by the chat. I'm so sorry. I got distracted by all the birds. You also made me super shy. I don't think I've ever seen you in one of these before. Okay, so yeah, diamond chisel. And if I can remember what I was going to do with that. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I was going to chisel those into iron bars. And then I was going to go ahead and create a new oven. Tiffy Cavi, you're playing vanilla. I'm not a big fan of vanilla Minecraft. I love myself some of these mods. And I needed a furnace as well, didn't I? So just going to use this crafting table to craft a furnace. We'll pop that in there. And I'm sure this recipe makes sense. Normally when you see these recipes in Minecraft, they sort of make sense. They sort of relate to how the item appears at the end. I am a bit confused as to how this recipe relates. I guess this is the grill on the top, and then yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking too into these things. So yeah, I've got 2 ovens. and we'll head on back to the staff lounge. There we are. I knew it was somewhere. And I just realised it's raining. It always does rain on here. Balente says, I hope I pronounced that right. Balente. I prefer modding myself, but I really enjoy playing on vanilla server I'm on. I blame the people I'm playing with. Yeah, so before I joined ZooCrafting was the first modded server that I've ever played on. I was all up for vanilla. I've learned all the tricks that you could do with all the blocks and everything. I liked building. I used to be part of a creative server, and we just go and build to basically our heart's content. And then I joined ZooCrafting, and I have to admit, ZooCrafting converted me. I was never a big mod player beforehand, but I really do enjoy it. It's nice seeing it, some of the mods I'd never really played with before. Okay, so here we are. We've got 2 ovens, a crafting table. I'm gonna add a little. Yep, I'm gonna add that there. A little table. I can't think of English tonight. Or anything. I mean, maybe I'll knock that back. I don't know. This wall might be in the way a bit. Maybe it will just. Oh my gosh, this pickaxe is way too powerful. That's way stronger than the one I had before. Okay, I'm just gonna move this wall back because I have a bit of an idea of what I can do. I don't have any more limestone, so that's a bit of a pain. I'll have to restock my backpacks soon. So I could put that there. We don't have a sink. That's another important thing. A sink. I should probably think about these things while I'm actually at a place with a crafting table. So some iron ingots and some, oh, what was that? Some stone? Or some logs? I think I could do that. Might just have to go chop down a tree. Yeah, so what are your favourite mods to play with? Just anyone. Let me know what your favourite mods are. And you don't have to say exotic birds or ZooCraft Discoveries mod, honestly. I'm just really interested in the things that you play with. I'm trying to find a suitable tree to chop down that won't cause an ugly scar on the landscape. And I'll have to replant you. There you go. You're not late at all. I think I've been streaming for like 30 minutes. It's fine. I'm probably going to be streaming for an hour and a half total. So another hour. You're going to have to put up with me for another hour, I'm afraid. Okay. And then we'll make a sink. So last weekend I was invited out with one of my friends. I went around to their house, and on the way we called in at a pet shop here in Manchester, and it was pretty darn cool because they had so many animals. They had a room that was full of birds, and I think most of you know how much I love birds. It's full of parrots. It had galahs, it had cockatiels, it had cockatoos, it had finches, it had Gordian finches, it had lovebirds, budgies, and all sorts. You name it, it was in there. And it was super cool. I've been in Manchester for like 3 years now. I had no idea that it existed. And they had other things there like chameleons and geckos. And it was just awesome. It did sort of surprise me though, because they sold puppies, and it's the first pet shop that I've ever seen in the UK that sold puppies, because I'm pretty sure that wasn't illegal. No, that was illegal rather. That wasn't illegal. I've never seen it before, but apparently they had a license to do so. But I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that. I thought it's weird. It's a bit cruel. I didn't like it. But they had awesome birds there. I really want a galah. I know they're very, very noisy. And I mean, I think all pets are like that. They're not just for the novelty. You have to get them for like lifetime, especially like galahs or cockatiels or parrots and things like that. They can live 60, 40, 80 years. You don't know, they're going to be like a lifelong pet. So I would love to get one when I'm older, but I don't see it happening for a while. Especially not because of uni, and I can't even have goldfish here at my student accommodation, so they're definitely not going to let me have parrots or anything like that. Okay, so I took down that wall because I wanted to add a couple of shelves in there as well. I wanted to make this look a bit more like a work surface, but it just looks a bit like a mess. If I get rid of this, is there going to be outside there? No, there's not. So I'm just going to do that. Could add a little bit more surface space. Pop this in the corner. Really do love the crafting stations. They basically hold your items so you don't lose them. Please add budgies to the exotic birds one. Has someone asked you to tell me to add budgies? I probably will add budgies eventually. They're not top of my list though. Well, I mean, I don't have anything that's currently top of my list. I just have a list. Well, see, Michael, I think most of the birds in there had been pre-owned. Like the galah, which was already tamed, and it must have been that the owner that had it couldn't look after it, or for some circumstances. So I don't think it was there like purposely, like maliciously. Yeah, puppy mills aren't good. I know. Yeah, I know that in the UK, you have to have licenses and stuff to sell puppies, but I've just never seen a pet shop that does it. I can't look at that bit of roof up there. That just looks a bit weird. Okay, I'm gonna have to sort out this room some of the time, or even get rid of this door. I don't know what to do. I need some more limestone. I don't know. Okay, I promise you, I'm gonna just quickly sort this out, and it will look good in the end. I promise. So I've got some ovens. I've got a sink. Can I not dig up the floor, please? Let's pop you back down. Can I convert you back into a slab? I can. Awesome. Okay, and then I'm gonna pop you there like that. I'm gonna pop this limestone back on that back wall. Okay, and then I can get my chisel. And chisel you into double slab. There we go. Gene Grimes says, I love biscuits. I also love biscuits. What's your favorite biscuit? We have a biscuit drawer at work, which is full of all sorts of biscuits you can name. I have taken a liking to Jaffa cakes recently, which are the best thing ever. For those of you that don't know, they're sort of the shape of a biscuit, like a small cookie, but they're a cake, and they contain like an orange jelly, and they're covered in dark chocolate, and they are the best thing ever. I never used to like them, but I've gained a fancy for them recently, and they are the best. How long are we going to stream for? For probably about the next hour. I'll disappear off at 9:30, which is in about 50 minutes. 50. And I completely missed what everyone said their favorite mod was. I saw someone say Harvestcraft, and I have to agree with you there. ZooCraft discoveries. I told you can't say ZooCraft discovery. It's got to be a mod that I haven't created. You're all very flattering. Okay, what was I doing? I was gathering resources because my backpack has nothing in it. I need some limestone. I'm gonna go over to the bat caves. we can do a couple of things over there. We can mine for resources. It's another one of those random chests I've got lying around. We can mine for resources and we can tidy up the caves. We can sculpt them to how we want. So that's going to look pretty cool. What do I study at university? Unfortunately, nothing as fancy as anything you just said there. I am studying games design and development because I'd like to get into the gaming industry in the future. I like coding. I like doing artsy things. So hopefully I could release a couple of games in the future. Oh yeah, someone asked if I had any pets. I don't currently have pets at uni. They're not allowed. But at home I have 2 dogs, 2 miniature schnauzers. My sister's got a budgie and a cockatiel too. I still get those confused. It's the small one. Not the white one. The small one. And I think that's it. We used to have so many. We used to have some fish and we used to have rabbits. And whenever we go to a pet shop, my sister would see those locusts that you feed like geckos and chameleons and things and lizards, and she'd get them and she'd keep the locusts in a cage. It's super cute. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just messing about currently. I am looking for limestone. Here we go. Here's limestone. It's not a lot here, but it will do. Yeah, the stream for me is saying that it's in red stream health, which isn't good. Hopefully it's not too laggy. I don't think there's anything I can do to fix it. It just is a bit temperamental at times. But I mean, the server isn't laggy for me. I think it is just the stream. I do have quite good internet here at uni. Oh look, I've ended up in the other part of the cave. And I am now stuck in something. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a drink. You have 15 pets. 15 pets! And there was a big lawsuit about whether Jaffa cakes are biscuits or cakes. And that's because something like chocolate covered biscuits you have to pay tax for, but chocolate covered cakes you don't. And Jaffa cakes were adamant that their Jaffa cakes were cakes. I mean, the clue is in the name. And that was part of the lawsuit, actually. But in the end, they won it, and Jaffa cakes are, in fact, cakes. Techno TV Fish, you changed your name. I mean, your name has Tiffy in it, so I probably should have realised. Leopard geckos. Leopard geckos are cool. Okay, yeah. So I came in here for limestone. I'm just digging away the floor. I didn't mean to do that. But this is going to be the bat caves, and I don't think I've shown it off much, but. At my old zoo, we had a bat cave which ran under the owls, under the owl observatory, or near the owl observatory. I don't think it did run under the owl observatory. I think it ran under a couple of aviaries. But I really liked it. It had a lot of calmness blocks running up the ceiling, a bit like this. So I was going to do something similar, but as you can tell, it's going to be a lot of work to make this all look amazing. I need a couple of torches. I don't have any torches on me. But we'll get things sorted soon. Just gonna pop some of these things away. I forgot to place a sink down. We'll be heading back there in just a moment, no worries. I do need to pick up some regular stone, so that's why I've got my Silk Touch pickaxe. Meadow says, I wish I had a snake. Snakes are pretty cool. I wouldn't say I wish I had a snake, but snakes are pretty cool creatures. 2 giant African land snails. Not allowed pets. I mean, I guess there's like some spiders living in my room sometimes, and we have some flies in the kitchen. I mean, they're not really pets, but they've been there a while. So I mean, I could class anything as not being a pet and keep it in my room. A white-cheeked turrico, an emu, and a kookaburra. That's gonna be quite the menagerie you've got there. Yeah, I really... Oh, Miss Moss, sorry, hi, I didn't see you there. The observatory was a pretty cool building. It was one of the first ones I built, and I was quite attached to that. Maybe I'll have to add it back in. I did try. When I lost the old zoo, I tried to get Ben to import a couple of schematics, which are basically like blueprints of buildings, so I could like copy and paste them back in, and we did try, and it didn't work. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to rebuild everything from scratch, but that was a while ago. I think that was well over a year now. So we're gonna add it back in. In fact, we did use the design for the owl observatory on the golden pheasant aviary over in the bird place, the Oriental Bird Garden, or whatever we called it. It had a name. It's been a while. It was something along those lines, chowdery. But yeah, it was about how chocolate covered biscuits are a luxury item. So actually that's a good question. I don't know, but on Wikipedia you have chocolate covered biscuits pay tax, but chocolate covered cakes don't. You can just, yeah, Wikipedia it will tell you all about it. That's how bored I get when I'm at work and I'm just researching Jaffa cakes. 5 big snakes and a lot of random reptiles. Wow. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever owned a reptile. I wouldn't know what to do with a reptile. I did used to once. It's not a reptile, I know. I wanted to have a frog. But my parents were like, if you go away on holiday, we won't be able to feed it, because my parents didn't want to feed them live food, which is understandable. But I mean, I never ended up getting a frog, so that was okay. Some more limestone over here. Just creating huge holes in my walls, though. A Russian tame fox. I didn't realize you could get foxes as pets. That's pretty cool. And I didn't realize you could get turricos as pets. I was gonna say I didn't realize you could get emus as pets, but I mean, recently I was looking up birds for adoption. Don't ask me why, because as I said, I what was that? I saw something sticking through the... Oh, it was an ocelot. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, I was looking up birds for adoption nearby just to see if you could adopt parrots instead of buying them, because it's a lot better to adopt them rather than buying them. And there are 2 emus up for adoption in Kent, and I don't have a garden at all, so I won't be able to look after emus, but I mean, that's pretty cute. I'd love to get them. Where am I going? I don't know. That'd be like a life dream. Have like an emu in my back garden. Okay, we made it back in one piece. Okay, I can fill in that door. Awesome. Might change the door to be a different design. I don't know what I want the door to look like though. Maybe that. That's how we'll keep it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the sink. I'll pop the sink in that corner. There we go. Maybe not. That's made the kitchen a lot smaller than it already is. Let's pop the sink here. We need to get a tap for it, or a faucet, or whatever you want to call it. Then I can fill it in the walls with limestone. That's made this room look a lot darker. I need to get some torches. Let me read the chat. A Pac-Man frog. I've not heard of Pac-Man frogs before, but they sound pretty cool. You have to have a permit in the US, but it's legal in Mississippi. What was that for? Is that for the foxes? Ah, that's cool. I didn't know. I didn't know that at all. Lucy, I own a cat and my friend I live with has 2 cats and a dog. Oh, wow. What breed of dogs do you know? Do you know? I was going to say what breed of cats, but I don't know any cats at all. Rhino plus rhino equals rhino. Be baby rhino. Okay, so we're almost finished in here. We need to add a bit of a counter. So I'm gonna use that there. I am going to place, I guess, these all the way along. Shouldn't be too difficult. Let me just check something. I swear I heard some weird music just there. It might be in real life. A Dalmatian pit bull. The fate of a Dalmatian, but of a pit bull. That's something I want to see. I bet that's pretty cute, or she's pretty cute. Okay. Why did I dig those up? I dig those up for a reason. I think I did. Okay. Let's put these cookies away and a load of other things I'm not going to need right now. I might change this up, but for the moment I'm just going to place those down like that. And I'm going to do the same over here. I was thinking I could maybe do a bit of a glass worktop, so things look like they're behind a counter of sorts. But I don't have any glass on me, so I can't do that right now. Okay, and what else do I have in here? I need some of these. Let's place you there. What does that look like? That looks quite nice. Yeah, that looks alright. I might just make this one big long line like this, but I'll see. In fact, you know what? I might do that. Just make the room a bit longer. Extend the counter. Who knows? I think this is the trouble that I had last time. The dog is a poodle mixed with a shih tzu. I don't think that is how it's spelled, but I mean, you're pretty close. Her name is Chico. That's a nice name. And Leela's a nice name as well. They are nice names. Might have to use some of those names for a couple of the animals in my zoo. I don't know. Okay, let's pop you back. I don't know what I'm doing here. We're doing something. Okay, so anyway, we're going to have a counter for the people to stand behind. This is the doggy bakery. Here is a room with some ovens. This room is so small. It doesn't have a window. I might just change that back just to make it look like we're getting some light in. I think a window would be good there, or perhaps even just a torch. I don't have any of those on me. I'm just going to steal this one. Pop that one on the wall. And then of course up here we've got some rooms, and I can fill in some of these. I am going to turn some of these into... Oh god, that looks hideous. Let's not do that. That was a bad idea, wasn't it? Let's try this. That looks just as bad. But for the time being, we've got nothing better to use, so I'm just going to do that. Probably replace it with some actual logs soon. But yeah, not right now. Snow says, can I play Capture the Flag on Minecraft? I used to play Capture the Flag. I used to be on a Capture the Flag server. I can't play it anymore. I've forgotten. Tiffy, you have the flu. Oh no. I hope you get better soon. I'm amazing at building. Thank you so much. I mean, I have a style. I wouldn't say I'm amazing. It takes me forever to set everything up. But I'm a bit of a perfectionist. But thank you. How many animals do I own in the zoo? Too many. So many. I don't know how many we've got. I should really keep track of them. I should really have like a log of all the animals we've got. But so many. Ah, no hogs. Hi. I didn't expect that. Okay, Chico's the name of the new Turco at college. He's extremely friendly. I like Turcos. Okay, yeah, so I'm getting distracted, as always. But we're gonna head off and do something completely different. Hang on, I'm trying to drink and move at the same time. Okay, we're gonna come and we're going to set down the boundaries for the European Wolf exhibit. Have I ever played Zoo Tycoon? I have not played Zoo Tycoon, but I've had a couple of requests to play it. I just have not got it. I played Roller Coaster Tycoon, which is completely different. It shares a similar name, but no, I've not played Zoo Tycoon. Okay. This is where all of my calmness blocks come in handy. ZooCrafting was originally based off Zoo Tycoon 2. It was indeed. My fur baby Monty is currently caught against just stomach purring and suckling up about of dying help. Ah, that's pretty cute. Okay, so the plan I had in mind. Oh look, Sari's joined. Hi Sari. Okay, so the plan I had in mind for the European Wolf exhibit was as big an area as possible, not too big, but fairly big, that I did say wolves, right? That the wolves will be able to roam around. And I'm thinking of adding a bit of a walkway, like over the exhibit, not through the exhibit, because we don't want people wandering into the wolf exhibit. That would not be good. But it's going to be quite a big exhibit so that wolves can roam around. They'll be able to, I was going to say hunt. Will they be able to hunt? I don't know. But they'll have a lot of room. And you may not always see some wolves if you're just wandering by the exhibit. You might not even know it's an exhibit because it's so big. But we're going to need a lot of resources for it. But it will take up quite a lot of this forest. But it will keep the forest... We're going to keep the forest as it is. We're not going to deforest much, if any of it at all. You'll say hi to Sari. I hope she knows that I'm streaming. I don't want to say hi to her just in case I'm interrupting something that she's doing, but it's been a while since I've seen her on. It's been a while since I've been on myself, to be honest. So this pond needs to be covered over. So where do we start? We have a nice little walkway here. Oh yeah, we've got Chalfont and Marlborough as well. These two say hi as well. We've got a nice little walkway here, which I think would be a nice little boundary for the edge of the exhibit. So I'm just going to place down some calmness blocks. I'm not going to do it with much... I can't think of the word. I'm not going to place them down... These aren't going to be their final resting places. That's what I mean. But it's going to head off up here. Through to... Oh, hello, duck. Through to... I don't know what this is. Some sort of cliff wall with a floating pig on top. Is this some sort of... I have no idea what this is. It's just some sort of cliff structure. There's a nest. It's full of wildlife. I had no idea we had such a random hill mountain with floating blocks everywhere. I had no idea we had something like this over here. There are nests everywhere. I'm just gonna see what's inside these nests. This one is empty. The one over here, where have you gone? Oh, I'm lagging a bit. I'm sorry about that. Hey Menno, welcome back. The one over here, where'd it go? I literally just saw... I saw a nest. I'm sure you all saw the nest too. Was it on a different tree? I swear I saw a nest. Oh, there. It's empty as well. That's not good. Perhaps I've just been here before. I bet you can hear the clicking of my keyboard as well. Yeah, don't take eggs from nests in real life. Good night, Menno. Thank you for stopping by. It's been good chatting with you. Yeah, so either Seri is recording a ZooCrafting episode right now, or she's streaming. Who knows? I mean, I probably will know if you will disappear. Ah, yeah, today is Junior's birthday, isn't it? That's probably what she's doing. Okay, so do I want to level this mountain? I don't think I do. But I think that would make a nice, like a nice border on this side. So if I could get off this little area, not like that, that's not how you get off mountains. So I could end the exhibit here, there, with that wall, and then we'll come through, and I don't know what we do here, but it does look really nice. We've got this nice little overhang. We could put like a glass wall, we could put some sort of entrance here, or maybe we would just even cover it up. We'd make a wall there. We've got a nice little wall here, bounded by this hill, and if we climb up, yeah, we've got more hill, we've got more hill. And then just we'll carry on over here a bit, and I can see some skeletons on my mini-map, which I don't think is good. And then it comes out over here. So I mean, this is quite nice. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? A horse, be careful. I don't know what you're just walking on. Is there like poison ivy around here somewhere? I don't know. What's wrong with you, horse? What is happening? There's a bunny over there. Bunny 2 that's taking quite a lot of damage. Is there something dangerous over here? I really hope not. Maybe. I have no idea what that horse is taking damage from. I would laugh if Soft came on and killed you like he did in one of his episodes a while back. Yes, I remember that episode well. I think that was the first stream I did with him. The first and only. I'd like to do another stream with a couple of episodes with ZooCrafters. That would be nice. Do a collab, because I haven't done one in a while. Okay, so I'm just gonna carry on placing some of these. I've said before, I don't want to go too close to the Swan Lake, but we've got a nice little boundary here. Nobody's going to complain that much, are they? So if I do this, oh, my bouncing deer. And then I head back. I'm just trying to figure out what we've actually done, because you can sort of see the dotted line here. Do you reckon that would be big enough if it bounded like that? Or should we go a bit deeper into the forest? I don't know, I think that would be quite nice. I can make a cave for them to sleep in and have ledges so they can climb, and when you're on the walkway it goes near but not next to this area. Yeah, I think that would be quite nice, because I sort of do want it so you can climb up that mountain. I might put some exhibits on the top. I might connect it to another area in my zoo. I don't know. Oh no, I've stopped responding. That's not good. What mod are the sloths from? So we don't actually have any sloths models on ZooCrafting. Sloth is the name of another one of the ZooCrafters. But I mean, sloths would be a cool mob to add. I wanted to add, well, in fact I did create a sloth model, but it just wasn't up to standard. I didn't like it that much. Is the stream over? No, it's not. We've still got a bit of stream to go. Gonna be streaming for the next half an hour. Yeah, I don't want to get too close. I want other exhibits around here, so I don't know whether this is going to be the best idea. Just might have to rethink the boundary a bit. But if we'll head on up here, we should get to the cliff face again. I think this is it. I think we might have got to it. So this is a fair bit of room. It's not the biggest, but it's a lot of room for the wolves to go in. They've got a lot of trees, so they've got a lot of shelter. They've got some good ways to stalk their prey. I'm gonna have to get rid of all the horses out of here though, because we don't want any horses in the wolf exhibit. So glad that you got the latest version of Mo Creatures, because it did actually walk around or run away from you. Yes, so we've got a really old version of Mo Creatures. Not entirely sure why we've not updated it. Probably a reason. But yeah, we just have the deer that jump in one spot. They get really annoying. Yeah, Jacob. Jacob Sloth. Yes. My vids are peaceful. Oh, I'm so glad you think so. I think a bit the opposite, but that's just because I hate listening to my voice, and I always sound like I'm stressed. Well, I mean, that is kind of true. I am a bit stressed, but through no one's fault but my own. Are they going to be red wolves? They're not going to be red wolves. They're going to be European grey wolves, but I'm sure we could find a place for some red wolves. And in fact, that is a good idea. I might have to set up a breeding program with Seri. I might have to contact Seri again in the future, because what was it we wanted? I wanted some animals that only she had, and I spoke to her about it, and we were like, yes, we'll discuss this another time. But I can't remember now what the animals were. It might have been giraffes, but I'm not sure. I don't know. They do make such loud noises. So I'm not going to kill them, because here in my zoo, we do not go around murdering animals that do not deserve it. If it's any of those annoying wild boars, they definitely deserve it because they come and attack me. But we're not gonna kill them. They'll be rehomed a bit later, because I'm pretty sure the people that are eating at the cafe here are gonna be very, very annoyed by these noises. Lucy, I'm going to leave. I can't afford meds, so I'm gonna take a nap. Sorry, I skipped over half that sentence. Yeah, nice to meet you. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you feel a bit better though after having your nap. And yeah, you too. Have a good rest of the day. Steven says, what's my favourite animal? My favourite animal is the peacock. And my favourite non-bird animal? That is a good question. I don't know what the answer to that one is myself. Maybe like a lion, or maybe a wolf. I don't know. I've never really thought that one through. Okay, so here we are. I have got a very laggy server. We have gravestone there that we're going to have to dig up because I can't really keep that in my park. So yeah, we've got a nice little boundary here. It follows this path, and this path was actually a ravine. So underneath here there are a ton of bunnies that are living in a little ravine. But we've got a border for... Oh my gosh, I saw that bee and it just gave me a heart attack. I don't like bees. Yeah, we've got a border for what will be the new wolf exhibit. And I think it's going to look pretty cool. I'm going to have to do a bit of terraforming, but I quite like it. I'm just hoping I don't get struck by lightning. Because this rain, no good rain. And it's very, very difficult to build things when you're getting struck by lightning. So, seeing as we've done 2 things on my fictional checklist, we have placed ovens in the Doggie Bakery. We've also planned out what will be the new wolf exhibit. We're going to go on over to the bat caves and finally get around to tidying them up. Hey Raging, welcome to the stream. I'm good. I'm a bit hungry. I shouldn't be hungry because I made a microwave mug cake before I streamed, but I am hungry. What's the mod I use for the cranes? That is my exotic birds mod. I like frogs. Yes, I like frogs. Who's Flynn in the chat? Oh, that was just the gravestone. So they generate with random names sometimes. I've got to be a bit careful because of the thunderstorm going on, and the mobs like spawning. See, I don't have my scythe on me. Okay, I'm going inside. Stay away, stay away, stay away, stay away, stay away. That sheep is helping me. I don't have my scythe anymore. Yeah, okay, bye. That's not happening. I'm going indoors. Okay, let me come in. Oh my god. You could see him through the door. That gave me goosebumps. Yeah, so it's those gravestones generate naturally in the world with just random names, and Flynn was one of the names that was generated on there. So Flynn is not a ZooCrafter or anything. That's where that name came from. Rick, please. I hope that door holds. That like made me shiver. That was horrible. I do not like that. Okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh, we've got to add toilets into the toilets. That's not good. Where have all the tables gone? What has happened here? Is this another mystery? Did I forget to add tables in? And toilets? What is going on? Okay. What version for exotic birds? The 1.4 updates of exotic birds all have the cranes in. Was it me that put the peacock in Sari's cherry tree? Well, okay, so there's also a bit of a story behind that. I was at Sari's place looking for Sari's peacock exhibit. For no good reason. I just wanted to see where it was that she had all these peacocks running around. And, well, also because I wanted a nab one for myself. And I came back from that place and I had a peacock egg in my inventory. And I went over to a teleporter and I was like, you know what? I don't want this egg anymore. So I just threw it at her tree. I didn't realize it hatched. I didn't think anything of it because I just literally threw it at her place and teleported away. And it was only when I watched her episode the other day, I found out that it had actually hatched and she spent forever searching for this peacock in a tree. Thinking it was an albino peacock that I had gifted to her. I felt super bad when I watched it back because no, it was not intentional at all. It was complete, like, it was just one thing that I did not think about doing. I just chucked that egg. It hatched. I don't know whether that's luckily or unluckily. And then she spent ages looking for this peacock. But I mean, you got an entertaining episode out of it. But I just felt really bad that it was not the albino peacock that she'd so desperately wanted. Oh my gosh, what is happening? I see lightning. I'm getting not struck by poison ivy. I'm treading on poison ivy. Go Sari and give her a gift for Junior. I don't have anything to give him. I don't know what I do. And I don't really want to interrupt Seri in the middle of an episode as well. Even though that would be pretty terrifying. I mean, I've done it before, unintentionally, by running through one of her aviaries while she was recording, and it almost gave her a heart attack. So I don't want to repeat that again, because I'm sure you will want an episode from her. Okay. But I wish that thunder would stop, because it's very, very loud. I mean, I guess Seri might be doing something. She might be causing the weather. Who knows? Okay. What mug cake did I make? I made just a regular vanilla sponge. It had so much sugar in it. It had so much butter in it. It was very, very unhealthy. Did I know there was an aquatic update coming soon this year? I did. I don't know what to think about it though, because I like some of the plants and I like the new water physics they're adding. But the turtles, I'm like, come on, they look a bit simple. Like, you could put a bit more detail into them. So, I don't know. Part of me, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Part of me is like, eh. But then again, I've not really played vanilla Minecraft since 1.8 anyway. So, most of the stuff is new to me. Oh yeah, the dolphins as well. I do like the fish though. I mean, the fish are something that should have been added ages and ages ago. Okay. I just want them to add more birds, but not completely rip off exotic birds, if you know what I mean. Okay. Let's get on with building some bat caves. This is going to be pretty cool. This is going to take up the next 30 minutes or so. So I wish I had some facts about bats to tell you. Normally I come pre-prepared with a bit of knowledge, but unfortunately not right now. But we're just gonna tidy up this place a bit, make it look a bit more friendly for the bats. And I guess I'll just chat with you. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. So, if any of you want to ask any questions, I'll feel free to answer them. I don't want to go and scare Seri, but at all. I don't want her to hate me. I'm sure she'll see the funny side of it, but yeah, I don't know. I don't want to ruin whatever she's doing. She's always a busy Seri. Busy Seri. So I have been working on some personal projects recently. Basically the whole of this morning I've been working on a game that I'd like to create. I won't go into too much detail, but it's a bit like Where's Wally or Where's Waldo for those of you that have played that. But it's like 3D. So that's going to be pretty cool when it's finished. It's like the 16th project that I've started and probably won't finish, but that's why I'm always busy. Got a couple of bugs to fix for exotic birds as well. But that will happen soon. Okay. Animania is a work of art. Animania is a work of art. I'm very jealous. But I mean, that the models in Animania are a bit too detailed. I'd like to think that the ones in Exotic Birds would sort of have a home in vanilla Minecraft. But I don't know. Because I like the old horse model. You know, they've changed the horse model. I don't know if they've changed it again since everyone complained about it, but I like the old one. I thought it fit Minecraft perfectly. But I guess not. I guess I didn't like it. Okay. So what am I gonna do here? Let's do something like this. Then we could do this and this. Okay, so I've got a load of limestone. I need a load of stone now, just a regular stone. And I don't have any on me. I had a load of stacks in my old backpacks, but not right now. The bats might fly in a carbonous box and die. They might do, Tiffy, which is where I have come up with a genius solution called turn half of the bats into NPCs, so they won't fly into the blocks and die. I think that would work, but I don't think we had much of a problem with the bats in the old place. I do know that they did despawn a lot of the time though, but I think I have a bit of a solution to fix that. If I could own one animal, what would it be? Like any animal at all? Because I think a cool animal to own would be a toucan. Like, I love toucans as well. Those are cool. I don't know if I'd be able to care for it though. I'd probably be terrible at that, but it would be a pretty cool animal to have. Which leads on to this one. What are your thoughts on people owning exotics like ringtail lemurs, spotted, this is a word that I've read before and I don't know how to pronounce, gannet, I think it's gannet, and Russian tame foxes? That's a good question. I think if they're looking after them, if they're rehabilitating them and haven't just taken them out of the wild, or if they were born in captivity and don't know how to survive in the wild, I think that's good. But just capturing them and selling them on as pets, that's a no-no. Definitely disagree with that. MeCatCat says, what program am I using? Could you clarify a bit more, please? I'm using Minecraft currently, but I don't think that's what you're asking. Are there chocobos in my world? There are chocobos in my world. Do I live in the UK? I do live in the UK. I currently live in Manchester, which is a place in the northwest. Okay, I don't have any cobble. Oh, I do have cobble. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to use cobble for the floor, because that's a bit like what I used in my last zoo. And I quite like it. It gives people a bit of a path. They know that they should be walking on it, as opposed to if it was just stone, they'd be like, am I meant to walk on this? I don't know. I also don't have a shovel anymore, so this is going to be fun. Exotic pets should only be owned by experts who have enough room to house them and have intentions of breeding them for conservation programs. That is very, very true. Oh, in the 3, sorry to make you again. Yeah, no worries. I just get very, very distracted with what I'm talking about, MeCatCat, so that's entirely my fault. I'm using Unity. I love Unity. It's what we were taught to use at university. Well, one of the programs I was taught to use at university, and I just adore it. It's super friendly to use. It doesn't require much skill, but I mean, the more skill you have in it, the better, because you can produce more complicated things. But I'm pretty proud with the progress that I'm making with it anyway. In the next video, a live stream, you should make a chocobo space for exotic chocobos. So yes, I should. I definitely should. I had a little farm in my last house where I was growing some lovely guy shorts or whatever, but I mean, the chocobos don't really interest me. They're just things like I just see them roaming the world. Never really done anything with them, but I mean, I probably should. Peacocks for life. I completely agree. I don't know if any of you have seen that video or that vine of that woman walking a peacock down the road. That would so be me. Me in like 3 years, just walking my peacock to the shops and that. What's my favorite mythical creature? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know about that, because there are a lot of mythical creatures. I like thunderbirds. That's pretty cool, but I like phoenixes as well. So I guess any mythical creature that's a bird. Right. Okay, so I'm just going to replace some of this with cobble now. Oh, what do I use to record and stream? So to record, I use a program called Fraps. which isn't free, but I don't recall it being that expensive. It takes up a lot of space though, so the file sizes get really big and it takes ages to edit them, but I like it because it makes my videos look good quality at the end. I also have a software called Bandicam, which I got for programs that Fraps couldn't use, which also isn't free, but that one doesn't record my audio properly, so that was a bit of a pain. And to stream I use OBS. I also edit my videos using Premiere Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro. That is not free, but because I am at a university that has those that software installed, I can use that. Oh, you have a degree in animation. Wow. I am very jealous. That's a skill I wish I had. So what am I doing here? Yeah, so cobblestone, 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 cobblestone. So it's going to be a bit of a ramp. It's going to come down. It's going to, yeah, this is all going to be cobblestone. This is good. Oops. A bat fact, bats are the only mammals that can fly. Is that true? I didn't know that. What about those like sugar gliders and things? Is that a thing or did I just make that up? I'm sure that's a thing. I mean, they can't fly, but I guess they can glide. I guess that's somewhat flying. Why is there more people on this stream? There's quite a lot of people, 17 people. I've never had that many, to be honest. So I'm pretty proud that all you lot have stuck around. I'm pretty amazed. I remember when I first started streaming, and like even having 6 people in the stream gave me like nerves. I'm terrible at public speaking and stuff, but I don't know. It's a bit different when you stream. I do like it. And yeah, thank you all for coming and watching as well. Part of myself in my brain is being like, why are all these people here? Surely they have better things to do on a Saturday night. But I'm all grateful that you've all come to watch. That means a lot. Okay. So yeah, I need a bit more cobblestone. So I did say that I was gonna stream for an hour and a half, which means I should be ending the stream soon, but you know what? I'm quite into what I'm doing now, so I think I might carry on for just a bit longer. Connor, I do remember. I do. You were on my first ever ZooCraft stream, and you try to get on everyone that I see. Ah, thank you so much. Like, as soon as you said that, I remember, like, I put 2 and 2 together. I've seen your name before. Yes, yes. Okay, I need my teleport system. So, someone recently has been leaving a lot of comments on my YouTube videos, desperate for me to add in some leopards. And I... Oops, have frozen. There we go. And I actually might do so. I do like leopards. We have snow leopards currently. So that's going to go on my fictional to-do list. Seri is better. I can't disagree with that. Seri is the queen of ZooCrafting. So I'm going to have to give it to her. I'd like to think I'm the king of ZooCrafting because I'm the only, I was going to say the only male one that currently records, but that's not true because we've got Luca, we've got Crazy Piglet, and I don't want to self-appoint that title to myself either. But yeah, Seri is definitely better than me. I definitely should do a redo that Caring for the Phoenix video. They've changed so much. There's a lot of information in there that's a bit different. I did want to redo it quite recently, but I don't always have a suitable time to do so because of all the noise that is happening in my flat around me that I cannot control. So I can't record a video between the hours of 5 and 7 because of the traffic. And then I can't usually record a video after 8 because of the music and the noise that's going on around me. So there's like a very niche time frame that I can actually record, but yeah, I'll redo one as soon as possible. Okay. So I came here for some torches as well, so I'm going to grab some torches. I've got my cobblestone. I think I've got some regular stone in one of these. Do I not? Doesn't look like I do, to be honest. King of P5, King of ZooCraft. As I said, I'm not going to self-appoint that title to me, but thank you. Okay, I don't have any stone on me. But let's head back. I really need to add a teleport to the back caves. I think it's tropical zone. Ocelot food prep. There we go. I like that little hut. That was a while ago we built that. Oh my gosh, why is there a horse? There's a horse in the Jagger exhibit. Oh no. Oh no. I don't remember how to get in. Is there a door? I think there's a door. It's okay, there are no butterflies around here, I don't think. And I don't think these jaguars are going to eat me. Sarah only got queen because she's got experience. Well, she is the original creator. She has been here since day one, so it's only right that she's the queen of ZooCrafting, isn't it? Oh no, I keep lagging. I don't know what that is. That's not a door. Where's the door? I've lost the door. Here's the door. Okay, I'm going to release you, Mr. Horse. Please no climbing in the Jagger exhibit. No oh no. Oh no, I'm so sorry. She's been playing for 5 years. She has. It hasn't even been longer than that. I think I've been on this for 3. I've been on this for the same time as I've been at university. I know that for sure. Because it was September when I went to uni, came to uni, and it was September when I joined ZooCrafting. Okay, just gonna place the rest of this down. Okay. Sari didn't even ask me to add golden finches. I thought it was going to be a nice surprise, and I think it was. I mean, that's one surprise that hasn't really been spoiled, because I made the giraffes for her birthday a year ago, and when you log on to Minecraft and you have a certain mod installed, it displays a random creature on your login page, and it displayed the giraffe for Sari, and it sort of spoiled the surprise for her, because I put them in a safari net in her house, and she knew that I'd added giraffes, and she was like so thankful. But it's just hilarious that that's how it spoiled the surprise. Like, the odds of that happening must have been so slim. P-fantastic, I like that. You just got home from a flight back to England from Florida. Are you enjoying the English weather? I think it's gonna snow soon, isn't it? Okay, so what am I gonna do now? I just need a load more cobblestone. I'm gonna get rid of this block here. If I remember correctly, this is diorite. It is diorite, and I mean, it's a nice block, but I can't really find any uses for it right now. So thoughtful to everyone. Ah, thank you. But I wish I was a bit more thoughtful. I really need to go give some gifts to people, like E-Rose and all the other members of the server, like Alex and Luca, and oh my gosh, there's a hole there. That would have been dangerous. I could have fallen in that lava. Yeah, I need to go give them some gifts as well, and not just Sari. Do I like the idea of the new update for Minecraft? Is that the aquatic update? Because I'm a bit 50-50 on it. And also a bit indifferent because I haven't played any updates past 1.8. Vampire bats use their needle-like teeth to feed on blood and their grooved tongue to lap up the blood flow. That's an interesting fact. Bats are worldwide except the Antarctic. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Steve. I like the bear, and I like the panda. And I don't like you, Mr. Skeleton. You are not welcome here. You are gonna kill me. Stop, stop, stop. Oh my gosh. Look, this isn't even the dark part of the cave. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, and my inventory is full as well. I need to get rid of that spider eye and everything else that I've got on me. Yes. Okay. So Connor, how old do you have to be to join the ZooCraft family? Because you're 17, you'll be 18 in June, and you'd like to join somehow if possible. So to join ZooCrafting, you have to be 18, so that's good. I'm not sure on the application process anymore, because Sari did used to, yeah, she used to open applications for people to come and apply, but I think that's going to change, and Sari is only accepting people if we like know people, so we can't just have random people on the server. But I think if eventually we come to trust you and stuff, she'll let people on. But it has been a while since the last person has been added, but it would be nice to get some new faces on here. But yeah, that's up to Sari, so not my decision, but yeah, it would be nice to see some more people on here, because I think we've only got 6 ZooCrafters now. We used to have 11, 12, and we've almost halved that, which is quite sad. But I would like to see if we could get some more, but that's just something that I'll have to ask Sari when she's not busy. Okay, so let me place down some of this cobblestone. Don't have much of it, and yes, I got that coal. I saw some coal. I picked up the coal. I was going to make some torches with the coal. What did I do with the coal? I put it here. Okay, and got some sticks. That's what I got the coal for. Got distracted again. I love that coal. Gives you a lot of torches. Okay, so I can light this up a bit. Father, you're the best. With a frog, a boar, a pig, a horse, and a bear. Thank you. Will I do a face reveal? If you pop onto my Twitter, you'll be able to see a picture of my face. There are a couple of pictures of my face there. And my Twitter is Pavo Reality with an underscore between Pavo and Reality. Okay. Spider, no. Spider, stop. Yeah, that's probably the best. I don't know. I might say just wait a bit until like we're accepting some more people onto ZooCrafting. I don't know whether it would, I'm not going to say it would ruin your chance, but like asking at a time where it's not the best time, I don't know. Maybe just ignore what I said. I'm overthinking things. But yeah, it would be cool to see some new people on here. Tamsin, thank you. I don't think that's going to happen though. I just don't have enough time. YouTube is definitely something that requires a lot of time and dedication, and I'm just a bit busy. I mean, since I started my job, it's like full time, so I work from 8 until 5 at night. I've just got no time at all, so it's only the weekends I can do stuff. If I didn't have that job, I would have been able to record so much more ZooCrafting. But I'm not complaining, because it's an awesome job and I'm learning some really cool skills. But yeah, I don't think that's going to happen just yet, Tamsin. Maybe one day, but I'm not too fussed. I record ZooCrafting because I like doing it. I like talking to all you guys. You're getting a phone on your birthday for high school. Oh, that's cool. Do you know what phone you're getting? My first phone was like a really small flip phone, and it was like smaller than a pack of cards, and it barely fit in my hand. Like, it was that small. When I go back to uni, will we get more ZooCraft? Possibly. Just possibly. It also depends on my living situation for next year as well, because still not 100% sure what's happening there. Whether I'll get a quieter place, whether I'll get a noisier place, whether I'll have good internet, whether I'll be homeless. I don't know. Okay. I don't know what the best thing to do now is, because I need a ton more cobblestone. But I don't have any. And I don't really want to ruin any more of this cave, because I like the design that we've got going on. So I don't want to chisel through any of the walls. Maybe I'll just go back to my mine and do a bit of mining for the next 15 minutes or so. Ah, cool, the Doctor Who question. Who is my favourite Doctor? So, if you'd asked me that before Peter Capaldi, I'd have said David Tennant. Because David Tennant, nothing can beat David Tennant. He had some of the best episodes ever. He was awesome. He fit the Doctor Who role perfectly. But Peter Capaldi, he was also really good. He's a really good actor. He was a good incarnation of the Doctor too. I just felt that the writing he had, the episodes were a bit not so good. How excited am I for Jodie Whittaker? I'd say a solid 10. I'm very, very excited for her. I've been seeing a couple of trailers recently, and I think it's just going to be pretty awesome. I saw the new logo advertised yesterday, the day before, and that looks pretty sweet. I can't wait. What about you? Who's your favorite Doctor? I wasn't too keen on Matt Smith, to be honest. I mean, I think some of the episodes with him were very forgetful. I don't know whether that's just because of Matt Smith. He was also a good actor, but I just felt like he had some weaker episodes. And for those of you that don't watch Doctor Who, this is going to be a very dull conversation. So I'm just heading into my mine currently. This has been here for a while. It's just a network of tunnels and things, and I was gonna... Oh my gosh, yeah, maybe not. You know when you just see something like that you see a bug crawling and it just gives you the shivers? That is me for me looking at this. Why are you down here? At least you don't have babies on your back, but look at all these torches. How did you get down here? Oh, I can just hear it. I can hear it crawling. You know what? I'm just gonna have to stop. No, stop. Okay. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Oh, I can hear them. I can hear them in the walls. This is horrible. Yeah, this is a good place to dig though. So I'm going to get a load of just regular stone. I'm going to get a load of normal cobblestone. So your favourite is the 4th Doctor, 10 and 11. I haven't seen much, if any, of the old Who. So I don't know much about the 4th Doctor, to be honest. But yeah, definitely 10. 10 is good. How excited am I for Incredibles 2? I am pretty hyped for Incredibles 2. I really want to go see that. I have no one to go see it with, but I'm very, very excited. Mary Poppins Returns, not so excited, but I'll go see it anyway. Wreck-It Ralph 2, super excited, more excited than any of the others. I loved Wreck-It Ralph 1. Can't believe it's been 6 years since the last one. That's crazy. Almost felt like yesterday. Like, I didn't realize it came out in 2012. That seems like such a recent movie. That's insane. But I love that. I love all the cameos, and I hear it's got a lot more cameos in this next one. And I just love the whole concept. I'm a big video game fan. There is lava there. I do not have a bucket of water on me. I'm gonna have to be very, very careful. I know ZooCrafting has a lot of mods, so do you think it would be able to run okay on a pretty solid laptop? I'm going to have to go with no for that. Well, actually, I'm gonna change my answer to that. It would if you're joining a server. It would run okay. It wouldn't be the best. When Sari first did ZooCrafting, she ran it off a laptop, and it didn't seem to cause much of a problem for her. And I know a couple of the other ZooCrafters run theirs off laptops as well. If you are hosting it, however, or if you try to join single player, that would not work. I have tried to join single player on my computer. Does not like it at all. Okay. I should make a butterfly house and live in it. I am not making a butterfly house. I do not like butterflies. When I first started, I was hooked on David Tennant, but as soon as I started watching Capaldi, I loved it. It's been my favourite ever since. Mark Smith is always the Doctor I thought of before I actually watched Doctor Who. Yeah, I'm not. I was brought up on it. I remember watching the first episode with Christopher Eccleston, and watching every single episode as it came out on Saturday. Like, I can remember watching every single one, like what I was doing at the time, which is pretty cool. I think Zootopia should get a sequel? I don't think so. If it did, I think it'd be another aspect of the universe, but I don't think it should focus on the characters that it did in Zootopia 1. I think that was a nice story that could be rounded off. I'd like to see more of that universe, but not necessarily Hops and what's his face. I'm so sorry, I can't remember his name. Pavo clearly loves butterflies and hate barbs. You couldn't have... No, the other way around. I was going to say you couldn't be more correct, but that's the other way around. You couldn't be more wrong. I love birds and I hate butterflies. Okay, let's see what I can toss away. So I think we've got a lot of stuff here now. We might be good. I'm gonna gather up some regular stone. So I'm gonna use my Silk Touch pick. Just gonna toss all you in there. Yep, so I'm gonna pick up all of you. I'm gonna get my Silk Touch pick, which I think is this one. It is that one. Yeah, and it was. I know, I just couldn't think of his name at the time. Papa hates butterflies. Stop posting butterflies. No. You're all so mean. Butterflies just fly into my face, and I do not like it. I am a very jumpy person in real life, and like, I could be scared by leaves if they come by my face because I think they're butterflies, and then people laugh at me, and I'm like, yes, because I don't like butterflies. They're just they fly into your face. They're just horrible. They're nice to look at, but they can stay as far away from me as possible. I mean, birds can also fly into my face, but I'd see them coming, so I'd be able to get out of the way. But butterflies, no. You move out of the way of a butterfly, it ends up getting like, it ends up more in your face. Alex, how you doing? Good evening. I'm just lost in my minds at the moment. I'm trying to gather up all the resources for my backpacks again. I told them all the story about how I was mistaken for you and how you got your player data deleted, and it also deleted my data too. Well, that's the conclusion we came to anyway. You scream as if you were stabbed if you bump into something, and you're scared of flying bird shadows because you think they're meteors. Okay, oh my gosh. I mean, I have had times where it's been like a really sunny day and there has been like a seagull shadow that's flown towards me and I've just been looking at the floor. That's made me jump before. But not meteors. I mean, meteors are pretty cool. I've never seen a meteor in real life, so I don't really have a reason to be scared of them, but I'm sure if I ever saw one or if it came near me, then I would not forget it. Alex, you've seen a hummingbird? I'm so jealous. I would be the person that would like panic and like end up hitting the hummingbird though, and ended up like injuring it, and I'd feel super guilty. Hey, Doggie, how are you doing? Oh, I have no water left. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's nice you stopping by. Haven't spoken to you in a while. My chat has turned into like the moderator chat. Isoto, welcome. Glad you made it. Unfortunately, I'm only going to be streaming for another 10 minutes, but I'll try and make it the best 10 minutes. The best 10 minutes of stream that you could watch. Okay. Yes, so we're gonna hop over here. So I haven't discussed this, I don't think, but actually no. I'm not gonna spoil the surprise. I'm gonna keep it a surprise. You'll find out in due course. But yeah, I'm not going to spoil that. How to become a moderator? I just have to trust you. So everyone that's a moderator in the chat, I've either known for a very, very long time, and I trust immensely. Okay, so we've got all the materials now, and I can do a bit more down here. Okay. Ah, you resigned from the build team, Dot. I mean, that is somewhat expected because, I mean, doing anything on Minecraft is time consuming. And especially something like that requires so much of your creativity. Which is sort of the reason why I don't build much. Because, yeah, creativity just requires a lot of time. And I am a bit of a perfectionist, so it takes twice as long. Oops. Okay. So I think I did have a bit of a plan here, but I've got a bit sidetracked. No, P5 can't eat avocados. No. Birds can't eat avocados. That's bad. That's bad. That's like the one thing that they cannot eat alongside chocolate. I keep getting hiccups and I've run out of water, so I'm sorry if you could hear this weird noise. That's me. Okay, so we're just gonna place some more cobblestone around. It's gonna be a bit more raised. It's gonna be like a little side tunnel leading off. I need to get a load of collapsible carbonus blocks for this tunnel. And then it comes up a bit. and then it ends up in this room over here, and then I need to sort of raise the ceiling a bit over here, and then it joins up here, and you go back to the beginning. Okay. Yes, avocado is toxic for birds. That's one thing that you do not want to feed them. So, I mean, it's a bit ironic that my name is a mixture of avocado and pavo. But I thought it was a great pun. But yes, don't do it. Don't feed avocados to birds. Can you actually believe that I've not eaten a single avocado in 2018? That's weird. Do I like eating cotton from Ham's Harvest Craft? I've not tried it. Well, actually, I have tried it accidentally, but no, I don't. It would take me ages to build a single project in my current position. That is completely understandable, Doc. Honestly, I am quite surprised that you were still in it when you were. Hey, Jazzy, welcome back. Honestly, all you people doing like so much work, you're either writing up notes or you're doing lectures and stuff, and thankfully I'm not doing that this year because I'm on a placement. I'm doing a job which is probably just as time consuming, but the work I'm doing is fun. It's good. I'm learning things, and I know you're learning things too, but yes, I do not envy any of you. No, please don't call that. I'm fine. Can you believe I've run out of cobblestone already? Already. You'd think so, Jazzy. You'd think. Connor says, when will my next stream be? And can you be a moderator? So, Connor, I'm not going to make people moderators that ask. I'm going to give moderator to people that I think deserve it and when they deserve it. I'm not just going to hand it out left, right, and center. So I'm going to have to say no to that. But when will my next stream be? My next stream will probably be this time next weekend or tomorrow. It depends. It depends. Yeah, I ran out of cobblestone. Boo. Okay, so I'm going to grab my canvas blocks back. Oh no, where's my canvas blocks? Here. Oh no. Okay. But yeah, tomorrow. So I was thinking of doing something very special tomorrow. I have a plan in mind, but as I said, I don't want to spoil it, so I don't know if it will happen tomorrow or not. Who knows? I really wish I could just convert that back into sticks. I have no sticks and I want some sticks. Okay. But don't worry, Connor. Honestly, it's just because I haven't known you long enough. Like, I don't know much about you, but would you love me if I grabbed 3 mushy stuffed in avocados and made a peacock out of them? I'd like to see that. That would be very entertaining. But it depends what the finished result would look like. I'm not gonna be eating it for sure. But that'd be interesting. Did I throw my axe on the floor somewhere? I didn't, it's in here. I'm like a master procrastinator as well, Alex. Although the things I procrastinate from are not quite as important as the things that you procrastinate from. But I feel you. Please say streams in the evening, at least after 4:30 as I'm volunteering. Probably. It probably will be. Connor. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end the episode here. Well, it's not an episode, is it? I'm gonna end the live stream here because it's gone on long enough anyway. So I don't mind if you all go over and visit Seri. Make sure you say that I've sent you though, because that'll be pretty funny and I want to see how she reacts. You know, you can do like raiding. You can go like raid Seri, like #ParaRaid. That'd be pretty funny. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Thank you all for stopping by and watching the bit of progress that we made. I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all in the next time. Thank you all for watching. Bye. Bye.